Alright, welcome back to my daily Leetcode problem. So today's Leetcode problem is a hard version of the media question that we solved yesterday on the 100 videos. Process string with special operation 2. So if we check back what we have submitted yesterday, maybe we could reference some of the solution that we have spent in there. So maybe I was thinking I copy the solution from there and here, but I'm gonna run through the example for those who have not watched the video from yesterday. So we are given a string of s consisting of the lowercase English letter and special character s right, hash, and percent. So we are given an integer k. Have to build a reset string by processing the given string according to the following rule from left to right. So if the letter is lowercase English letter, we just append to the reset. And if we see the start s right, remove the last character from reset if it's easy. If we see the hash sign, we have to duplicate the current reset and append to itself. And if we saw the percentage, reverse the current and reset. And last but not least, after that, return the k index character of the final string on the reset. If k is out of the bound, we just return the full stop. So if we check the example 1, we are given like a hash b percent star and k is 1. So if we saw the a, we just append the reset. And then if we saw the hash, we duplicate it, became the double a. And if we saw the b, we append to the reset, became AAB. And if we saw the percentage, we reverse it, became BAA. And then we saw the s right, we remove the last character, became the BA. So index 1 of the BA is 1. So we just return the A. So that's pretty straightforward, but it was easy until we saw the constraint. The string length could be up to 100,000. So let's go through for example 2. We have like CG% hash, s right hash, and k index of 3. We saw the C append to the reset. We saw the D append to the reset. We saw the percent, we reverse it, became DC. And we saw the hash sign, we duplicate it. And we saw the S right, we remove the last character. And we saw the hash, we duplicate it, became DCD, DCD. We want index 3. So index 3 will be 1, 2, 3 will be D in here. So that is how we got it. How about the last example? Z star hash and k index of 0. So we saw the Z, we append the reset. Then we saw the S right, we remove it. And we saw the hash, duplicate it. So since the reset is empty, the index out of bound, even though we want to get the index of 0, so we just return the dot in here, which is a full stop. So that is pretty same with the problem from yesterday. The only improvement is including the index of k, which is the arbitrary parameter from yesterday compared to the yesterday. So I was wondering what we could think is maybe just changing a bit. Result.count is greater than the k index. What we can do is we will return the array of result of k, and if not, return full stop. Let's try to run locally. But I think if it comes to the 100,000 of the input string value, that could cause the index out of bound of time limit AZ. I was expecting time limit AZ from here. That's exactly what I was expecting for. So let's think differently from yesterday. How about we think differently by converting the string into the array of character, and we will count the index initially as 0. And then what I want to do is I will run through the character in string, and I will do like, let's think about switch of character, which is similar to yesterday. Case of s right will be count minus 1. So which is given here. So if we see the S right, we have to remove the last character. So we just remove the count. And how about second case, which is a hash sign. So if we see the hash sign, we have to duplicate it. So we will multiply the count with the 2. And if you see the percentage, we're gonna reverse it. So we won't do nothing, just continue the loop. And if it is default, I'm gonna just increment the count. If everything went well, what I want to do is yeah, pretty sure it was still in the count. So next step, if since in here this step we can measure like if k is greater than or equal to the count, that means like k index is greater than, we can simply return the dot here. So we don't need to go through the other approach. That is to prevent the base case of what we had done. Actually, we should save the performance in here if we want by copying the solution from yesterday. With that, if went well, we will go through it, but we will face the time limit AC error. Alright, we can try later. Let's think about second time by doing the reverse. What I want to do is I will do the same approach in here, but that will be the different operation. So if we see the star, we will do the plus equal to 1. If we see the hash, what I'm going to do is divide it by 2 because we want to get back our original value. And what I want to do is if index, okay, we need the k in here. Let's call index k. If index is greater than or equal to the count, we will reduce the count from index. If we saw the percent, we can do different, like index will be the count minus 1 minus index. Default will be minus, maybe I better expand it, count minus 1 plus index. Same as here. I think we can return the result in here already instead of like doing the different thing. Okay, let's do it like count minus equal to 1. I will return the value if index is equal to count minus 1. Just return our character. If not, return full stop. Just trying to run it locally first and trying to submit. Okay. Okay, I think we need the one condition in here. If count is greater than 0, we will only do. If not, we won't do the negative operation in count. That will cause us the a crazy expensive compute power in here. Okay, cool. I think the space and time complexity is O of n for both because we don't use any spare data structure aside from the given array. Alright, as we expected. Alright, cool. Hope you guys enjoying this video and see you in the next one. Bye.